Hey, once again I am back. It's the Uncle and welcome to another episode of TUBARS, the Uncle Britt's album review show. Listen, my man Duckwrth is back. All-American F-boy. I gotta break this joint down for y'all. It's been out a few weeks and it's been getting some reviews, so you know I definitely had to chime in on what I think about this joint. Subscribe to the channel. Don't go nowhere. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you want me to review. You know, if it fits the ear and the brain capacity, I'm gonna definitely review that joint. You feel what I'm saying? And I gotta say, man, it's been some really good hip hop that came out the last couple of weeks. I gotta tell y'all what I grabbed, but you know, before I get into all that, I got some dope visuals that I want to show y'all. So stay tuned. I'll be back.
There you are, Zach. Told by nature, but I'm such a humble soul. Take a glance at my neck, we already gold. I got an offer you can't decline, but on the low. Tell them talking, insist, just keep quiet. The smartest against in the room, usually just be silent. You know the slogan, stay low but just keep firing. Used to wake up to the sound of sirens. Now I'm trying to sip pina coladas on a private island. I keep the smiling me, I be styling and profiling. I'm so prolific, even though I grew up with no guidance. I might start a riot, more gasoline to the fire. You might say I'm tripping. I ain't doing what y'all in doing, so they say I'm different. Cooking up another batch, you know I stay up in the kitchen. Like we running full, you know you gotta play position. For all this free game, you gotta pay admission. You should probably take caution approaching the lion's den. Had a shoebox, rubber band stacks, 5s and 10s. First you don't succeed, Lord, again, just try again. Even if I touch the ground, believe I fly again. You should probably take caution approaching the lion's den. Had a shoebox, rubber band stacks, 5s and 10s. First you don't succeed, Lord, again, just try again. Even if I touch the ground, believe I fly again. Seen it all through my crystal ball. I predict the future, unapologetic ignorance. This ain't what you're used to. Got the black on black, but the next one the cool blue. Going against G's is just a lose-lose. More class than a few schools. I'm going crazy like some screws loose. Be laughing at your album like it's Bruce. Keep a bad educated like new. Compared to me, you know you out your reach like Bluetooth. But then please, G's be the illest, but in breathing. Looked at my and we agree we'll feel these in either. This ain't full potential, and this is just a teaser. Keep it on the low like I still rock the Caesar. Since ether, I've been taking over like a bad batch of baking soda. Hard for you to make the quota. Dime of my time equivalent to make a quarter. If your money right, come and place your order. You should probably take caution approaching the lion's den. Had a shoebox, rubber band stacks, 5s and 10s. First you don't succeed, Lord, again, just try again. Even if I touch the ground, believe I fly again. You should probably take caution approaching the lion's den. Had a shoebox, rubber band stacks, 5s and 10s. First you don't succeed, Lord, again, just try again. Even if I touch the ground, believe I fly again.
I stay right around the corner from another corner. I'm a new survivor. I'm a rep my side if you don't see me in the morning. I'm another corner. I'm another. I got caught up on the block. Yo, I stay right around the corner from another corner. I'm a new survivor. I'm a rep my side if you don't see me in the morning. I'm another corner. I'm another. I got caught up on the block. I've been here making my own. Ain't no spare space on the throne. You was scared. Safe in at home. I was here singing my song, playing my tone, lane in my own. I had the slow burn passing. So if I spare anything, it's in the Goldberg fashion. I showed the wasted time, get pushed off the edge and all of the fake stuff. Probably won't get it, cause some of y'all gotta wake up, yeah. You think you know me from stupid and made up, but I don't know myself, and that's what I'm afraid of. Fear ain't stopping nothing when hunger pains in your belly. Full mask in the Chevy, Glocks loaded and ready to hit the neighborhood deli. Then boom, the shooter yelling out, give me this already, then boom. You turn around and the driver done split already, then boom. You hit already, then boom. You're dead already. Remind me of Wizard Kelly, cause nobody saw the face of the shooter. The case in the news and his faith in the Buddha. He's safe on the move, but he right around the corner from another corner. I'm a new survivor. Hanging with Juju now. Got you a new crew now. Two black eyes, I see they gave you that boom boom pow. They call you foo-foo now. So what you do now? You gon' get revenge or you gon' let them shoot you down? You gon' load it up and let what's up? Cause it ain't no listening to your father, he old as the homies ain't showing up, so it ain't no showing love. Just mugging and shoulder bumps. Cause you wanna hold a grudge, and trust me, I know it sucks. But don't let it hold you up. Just focus and overcome. It's all part of growing up. At times it gets slow as but it ain't our goal to rush. When you in your phase, your mental get overstuck. I stay right around the corner from another corner. I'm a new survivor. I'm a rep my side. If you don't see me in the morning, I'm another corner. I'm another got caught up on the block. Yo, I stay right around the corner from another corner. I'm a new survivor. I'm a rep my side. If you don't see me in the morning, I'm another corner. I'm another I got caught up on the block. And we both around and it's 60 degrees. We both feel like same 60 degrees, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Your heat is my heat. Word.
Hey, once again, I am back. It's the Uncle, and welcome to the second segment of TUBARS, the Uncle Briss Album Review Show. Listen or listen, whatever you feel like you need to do. You feel what I'm saying? I always stumble across some really good music. So, hopefully that's why you tap in, because you know that I got something that I've been digging up on that I think is dope. So with that being said, the pickup segment. Okay, listen. My man Quincy White, a.k.a. Dub, West Coast representative, all right? Years ago, his mixtapes used to be crazy. You feel what I mean? My man, he had some tracks with Nipsey before Nipsey blew up. He always got something to say. I have always respected Quincy White, even after the name changed from Dub. You feel what I'm saying? Just Figure It Out EP, man. I'm telling you, man, my man always got something to say, and that's part of the reason why he probably don't get the promotion that I feel like that he deserves. So that's why I'm going to talk about him. This DTC track, I love this track, man. All I'm going to say is, man, the fakeness, it got to stop. It got to stop, man. That's why these balls be in the background, because the fakeness is just, it's just too up to the forefront, man. That Awoken track, on the top end, it sets the tone for this EP, man. My man Quincy White has not lost one step out here in these rap streets. You feel what I'm saying? Another bull who don't get the recognition that I feel like he deserves is my man De Niro Ferrari. This bull, the shepherd, he always got something to say, and I actually really appreciate the direction that he's going. A lot of times when you got some consciousness in your rap, or when you talking about things that actually have meaning, it's not going to get the promotion that I feel like it deserves. But this Shepherd album, How the Game Goes, I mean, it just tells this a dope story of his upbringing. Probably, somebody close to you, if not you, if you watching this particular show. That don't forget to text mama back. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Can we get any realer than this? You know what I'm saying? I love the message in this track. What do you say? I'm rapping about God, and I know it ain't appealing. I mean, come on, man. That's why they not listening. Anytime you want to get somebody away from you, all you got to do is start talking about anything spiritual, because y'all are so negative. But I got to tell you, man, my man De Niro Ferrari, I'm loving this Shepherd Jones. The 80 Perk, you know what I mean? This boy, the Sweet 96, the Ballroom. I love the groove on that track. He can rap. He got some good tones with him. I just started kind of digging in his style, and I appreciate what he bringing to the game. Limage, this Nothing Special. Her voice, very nice. That Time Flies. I'm gonna tell you something, fellas. You better take advantage of the opportunities, man. I love this song. Don't miss out on an opportunity. If she giving it to you, man, time go fast. So take your time. You feel what I'm saying? I love that track, man. The plug-in, the nice up-tempo Joan on the back end, kind of stands out on the album for sure. You know what I mean? I got to give her credit on that. And it's another young boy from Louisiana. You know what I mean? This boy Lareezy. What is it? Welcome to Louisiana, excuse me. Y'all know I'm always messing up my words, but he has a nice way of giving you the old school type of down south kind of Louisiana hip hop mixed in with today's sounds and grooves and sonics. So I tell you, I saw, what was the Trolley Genius. I saw that the little visual that he had for that, which made me kind of tap into him, and he's definitely dope in my opinion. And I'm gonna come back home. Y'all know I always gotta come back home, man. My man Cheesy Bread Rock is back with Niecy's son. You feel what I'm saying? This Blocks and Bowls EP, I've been digging up on this joint. That Testimony track, I'm gonna tell you, man, that joint hit home. I can't even front, man. So shout out to Cheesy Bread Rock and Niecy's son for just putting out some quality work. And somebody else who been dope for a couple of years, my man Trap Hefe, man. This Pain 2, man. This album, this boy, lyrically, he's just dope. He always got some crazy dope street tales, man. This slang work featuring Cello and Rome Streets. What my man say, if you don't smell what I'm cooking, then I'm breaking your nose. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. And I know my man 183rd Street, he got some jaunts with trap that's just crazy. You feel me? Again, somebody else from my town, y'all gotta stop sleeping, man. My man Amir Ali, this High Street. Let me tell you something. This album, I gotta give some credit to this joint, man. This Please Don't Feed the Wolves is just hard. That's all I can say, man. It's just hard, man. The Time I Got Robbed, even though it's a quick little story joint, it hit close to home. If anybody know anything about Philly, man, that joint is crazy. Cobb's Creek. I mean, come on, man. I used to live right around the corner from that joint, so I know exactly what my man is talking about. You feel what I'm saying, man? This Greyhound Crown Gold featuring OT the Real. Come on, man. Y'all going front on OT? OT and Amir. Listen, man. I gotta tell you, man. This High Street album, dope. That's all I can say. Paris Nights, she another up and coming female artist. This Up Now, little EP. She got some nice flows over some really old school like R&B joints that a lot of us are familiar with. So she brings the old school into her style. So I've been getting some enjoyment out of that. The Renee Bonet, the Flowers and Pearls. She got some good tones. Her voice is really, really nice. That track, I Won't Fold, definitely a dope track. That joint hit close to home too, depending on what type of relationship that you might be in. And Kevin Ross, man, I really love Kevin Ross, man. This Love Up Tempo Volume 1, all of his albums, he's really sensual. He makes a lot of love making music. But this Love Up Tempo, excuse me, it's not a bad EP, but it's traditional R&B, in my opinion, is something that I appreciate because he was doing something that a lot of people was trying to go away from. And I just want my man to don't veer off too much, Kev. You feel me? Because your style is dope, and them up-tempo jaunts, it ain't my favorite coming from you. And I love all your stuff, man. And I would be doing y'all a disservice because I've been waiting for this young lady to bring out an album for years, okay? She's teamed up with Jack Dine in the past. I mean, she got features all over, you know what I mean? Features with Lucky Day. I mean, the list can go on and on. Her father is just premier in R&B and soul music. And I'm talking about Alex Isley, okay? The Win EP. First off, her voice is just phenomenal. If anybody, you know what I mean, if you love R&B and you love really good music, you love good tones, good sonics, you love somebody that's actually saying something, this woman, Alex Isley, is just beautiful on all aspects of the game. You feel what I'm saying? This Miss Goody Two Shoes, a smooth love track of just, you can't judge a book by its cover. You know what I mean? You think you see her out, everybody think, oh, she's so sweet or whatever, But when she dealing with you, I mean, come on, man. You feel me? The Thank You for a Good Time on the back end, just a really, really dope track, especially if you've been in a relationship that, you know, you thought was going to be something and it turns out that it wasn't. But at the end of the day, you know, for that period of time, it was good. You know, Alex Isley, man, I love her, man. And we are all waiting for a full-length LP from her. So that's the end of my pickup segment. I'm gonna hop into these videos. I'll see y'all.
This for my homies who trapped in castles, who gotta max out the statues. Taking rice from chow just to cook back with a mackerel. My celly got some deuce that he snuck back from the chapel. Just play the wall, it's too hard to look back when you shackled. Box on my wrist, hardly had a chance. Copping in NY where they charge you by the gram. Ducking Crown Vics and Impalas and the Chargers in the vans. Lawyers on retainer, rumbling the charges in advance. If I call and say we good, it's cause I got it in my hands. If it's rocking for the fan, I rock you and your fam. Don't do no out of pocket again. I keep it 1,000 like when we bag the block up into grams and we put it on the porches. Back to the spots. Get my socks when I'm putting on my forces. Barricade a trap spot, turn it to a fortress. Started with a cup and I turn it to a forklift. Bro on his 4th bit, he on some immature. Only thing he's trying to do is stab you like a swordfish. There's 3 types of people in this world, kids. The killers, the ones get killed, and the ones who just record it. I'm up, but I can't afford to get my door kicked. Nickel plated. I'm up, but I can't afford to get my door kicked.
Captain speaking with just a little flight information. Coming up on the left, we're going to do...
I swear to God, I'm incredible. You can see my feet hanging, that's from the pedestal. And I copped a new chain, mama think it's slavery. Watch how the noose hang, that's competition, never me, the gun jerk. Painting on the sidewalk, got screaming. Praying for the God in me, they seen a demon, how a ghost work. Remember me, floating through your memory. Not the Ghostbusters, but I bust in her when I'm deep in her mind, so she never forget. The fallen angel from the sky, too close to the cliff. My fingertip ache, been writing with the same pen for years. And I'm only getting better, but what's better than top tier? Your closest friends becoming your enemies. A lemon squeeze, sour face whenever they hear me speak. Cause I'm dope, prescribing pharmaceuticals, I'm dope sick. Bite the dust, the buzzer sound, and they blow it shit. Never put the star on the bench. I can bring us within 5 when we stuck in a pinch. I can put you in the lead when we close to the fence. Ended in the first quarter, disregarding the fence. I'm him. The one that you forgot about is amnesia. See the man in the flesh, help you remember easier. A fever when it's hot, the cold when you shiver. It's like work on these beats and I kill instrumentals. Who better? Got the name of a singer, but I'm witty with the bars. Handle pressure like I'm Diesel. It's dead like the fish out of water. Gave me the keys, keep the balance in order. I hear the nerve piss. Changing fits like they Clark Kent. I'm Bruce Wayne, changing faces like they Harvey Dent. On my daughters, I'm impeccable. Swinging, that's from the pedestal. And I copped a new chain. Mama think it's slavery. Watch how the noose hang. That's competition, never me, the gun jerk. Painting on the sidewalk, screaming. A superstar with an attitude, I'm Willie beaming. Feeling like the piston got my hand in. Rookie of the year, they getting honorable mention. Broke beyond dope.
Woodable quotes. Line a bunch of rappers up and tell me who want to smoke. I'm the last of a dying breed, strongest Hercules. Written word like the prophecy, pills inside of me. Pause. A pharmacist prescribe my fashion sense. Don't know what your jargon is. Mine is verbal adequate. I'm here in the flesh. The mathematical brain that's addition. No subtract to any obstacle. Thinking it's optional. Wait, I'm Hellboy, no thanks to Satan. I'm just a fallen angel. My wings I need to replace them. Connect them like four ways. That's a conference call. My niggas talking business, family business, and we don't know y'all. The heart of a lion, that's just king. If you ain't noticed, I'm begging for my release, holding tracks up for ransom. Play your part, I dismantle them. Action figure, study your lines for a role that's just action. The lackadaisical, lazy on beats. I be walking the instrumentals like I'm roaming the streets. Rap elite, the terminology is hard to compete. 5 minutes to brainstorm the words to place on these sheets. I'm honest as me, no gimmicks for these that's weak. Compared to me, I'm the truth and it's easy to see. They lackluster playing dead, that's the fear of the beast. A real life it, I'm a Titan, Derrick Henry and cleats.
Hey, once again, I am back. It's the Uncle, and welcome to the third and final segment of. If you don't know the name of this show by now, then you need to rewind. You feel what I'm saying? And if you made it this far, then you must be a fan of my man Duckwrth. He is back with All-American F-Boy. You feel what I'm saying? In 2020, he gave us Super Good. All right, and was it super good? It kept us, salivating during the lockdown. You know what I mean? Dope, nice little album to just keep us waiting for the next installment. And then he gave us the SG, which I can tell you I got some enjoyment out of that album. That Clueless song featuring my man Justin Conrad, the 4K John. I love that. You know it ain't really, ain't got it on camera. You know what I'm saying? That ball is just ridiculous. And in 2023, the slept on Chrome Bull, you know what I mean, just showed his versatility in his particular styles. All right? So this All-American F-Boy, I mean, the title alone should tell you if you know anything about gaslighting and all of that. You know what I mean? I'ma hop right in. Okay, we ain't even going to explain a lot. We got the intro. Him setting something up. The first joint that he tried to set up, it don't work out with the schedule, so somebody else calls in the interim of that. And you know what? We're going to pick and choose. We're going to choose the one that's available now. I mean, from the outset, we are the title already fitting with the intro. You feel what I'm saying? And then we get into Toxic Romantic. All right? I love the rock feel in this track. I got to tell you, a song of insecurity. Talks of him being a problem because he always wants something other than the current partner. You know what I mean? Man, you feel me? I tell you, man, this track has me asking about the direction of this album. The way it comes on, it's like, where we going? We going R&B? What we doing? We rapping? What are we doing? And then we get into the pull-up, you know what I mean? Another little interlude that still coincides with the title of this album. We got Kendall. I mean, how can we not love this song? A smooth transition. A romantic track of just getting together with this beautiful woman, which happens to be one of the most beautifulest creatures in the world, in my opinion. And if anybody knows me, they know that I love Tannerelle. You know what I mean? I mean that she is just a goddess out here as far as, every aspect of the game. But I love the groove on this joint. All I see is pink. And, we going to let y'all decipher that. But I just love that song. All right. Some nice little, you know what? Let me just move on. You know what I mean? Then we got Escapist. All right. Talks of just needing to get away, man. We all got to get away. Another nice up-tempo beat. More variety, you know what I mean, that my man Duckwrth shows. He got a nice little visual for this track too. I tell you, I watched the visual. I love the concept of it, with the crashing plane and all of that. It's just dope. We got Fell Off of the Earth featuring, Tommy Newport. Again, the pop sonics, I can appreciate it, more variety. You feel me? Newport, he displays some nice soft vocals on here, which contributes to the versatility in this album. It definitely is part of what makes this album. I don't want to jump ahead, but It's good. It's definitely good. You feel me? We got the interlude. Again, it makes the album come full circle. And all that he's doing with the relationships with these women. He gets a phone call. The gaslight and whatever, and then we get into Grayscale. I love this track. I tell you, man, another great up-tempo beat with the story of just saying things to get to the next level with a person. I mean, come on, y'all. We all do this. You know what I mean? I love the groove on this song, his flow, along with the gaslighting meaning, to try to get with somebody. This is a standout track for sure on this album, okay? We got whole phase. I mean, come on, man. It's exactly what the track says. Just going through the relationships, going through, all of these different relationships, just living carefree. Something a lot of young people go through, even some of us old heads, you know what I mean? Upbeat, good tones, good vocal arrangements. So definitely, a good track. Then we got Temporary Pleasures, okay? A phone call to a woman in regards to him not, being there for her when he needs her. I love the words on this track. Just wanting more than just temporary pleasures that come in a relationship. He knows that we all need like a forever love, but for some reason they just seem to enjoy each other for a short time. I love the way the beat switches and he just talks of just being scared to love on this particular track. He's really, laying it out on here. I appreciate it. And on the back end, he leaves the listener, with a question. You know what I mean? So, if you're digging up on this joint, you'll definitely appreciate that. Then we got Patrick. Again, the variety with the different things that he's doing on this album. I love it. I love it, man. This track sounds pop, but it got a story, of someone with some real issues when it comes to choosing love. You know what I mean? Again, everything on this album, it fits in with the title. We got LA Traffic, and I'm zooming through because it's a long album. You know what I mean? Oh, another Baby Belch. I don't know. Whatever. Who knows? Who cares? Hopefully you didn't hear it. If you did, so what? I ain't cutting it out. We got LA Traffic. You know what I mean? Another rock feel of just being, late because of the traffic. After you done disappointed someone all these times, you still trying to get there. They so used to you being late. You finally arrive. You got something for her, and guess what? She got somebody else there now, man. Come on, man. You waited too long. And then, I mean, come on, man. This boy made my top 10 albums of the year. My man IDK, Duckwrth and IDK. I mean, this track, it's like 3 tracks in one. This joint is just crazy, man. It's just super dope, man. I love this track. Stand out for sure. This collab, I was not expecting. It's just 2 geniuses at work. It's nothing more that I can even say. We got Had Enough. Again, some disco sonics. I'm telling you, man, he could do R&B. He could do rap. He's doing disco. He could do rock. He could do pop. I mean, this boy Duckwrth is just ridiculous at this point. Okay? I love Had Enough. Sounds like something that we would have had in the 80s, and it met the 2025s, and he just kind of mushed them together. You feel what I'm saying? Just dope. We got June 1st. Okay, now at this point we are getting deep. We getting deep. A dope story of just wanting to mend things with someone that you care for. Just being timid, trying to make a phone call. You know how we be battling with ourselves. Should we do this? You know what I mean? It's a short track. It's just, you need to make this call. You know what I mean? We know it. We know it. And we just battling with ourselves because we trash. You know what I mean? We done hurt people. Whatever. At the end of the day, we know what it is. Now, all American F-boy, all right, as men, I'm going to just keep it all the way G. Sometimes we do what our parents do, the influences that are around us. We got Permanent Vacation. Man, oh man. This is such a tragic, if I can say that, true story of his father. You know what I mean? He lied to him. He left him. He never came back. I felt this track in my soul. You know what I mean? Like I literally understand. We've heard these stories so many times. Just listening to a young man talk to his father, still reaching out. You know what I mean? After everything that happens, my man is still reaching out via this track, and also calling or whatever. His dad still ain't responding. You feel me? Goes through his whole life story, the generational curses that we need to break as men, and it don't got to be just as men, but we just need to break these generational curses of just not being there for our families, man. Broken families, split families, and things of that nature. I tell you, this track right here is one of my favorite tracks on this album. This track means a lot. You know what I mean? It can't go over your head. You feel me? I tell you, man, I'm gonna stop right here because it's a long album and it's just beautiful. You feel me? This album is probably one of the best albums I've heard this year. I just got to keep it G. All the different sonics, the different styles. Duckwrth, he's just amazing, man. All of these different things that he's able to bring in, he can do everything. All right. He's grown as an artist for sure on this album. Definitely just a step in trajectory on this joint. Is it perfect? No, it's hard to be perfect. You feel me? So y'all probably know where I'm going to go when I rate this joint. But it is the best variety of music I've heard on an album in a very, very long time, y'all. In a very, very long time. So for that, this album gets, oh my God, my great aunt. And that's a 4.5 out of 5 stars, man. This joint is phenomenal. Thanks for hanging in there with me. Peace.
Yeah.